So welcome to UK Paranormal Search. We have returned to the Ancient Ram Inn. It's a place that I've investigated alone, and it was about a year from now I actually investigated this place with John.
Yeah.
And you wanted to come back, John, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why did you want to come back? Because not a lot happened to us last time we were here.
It's the reputation of the place again, isn't it? You know, I mean, they've got, I don't know if you watch, but they've got their own Facebook site, and loads of times people are coming, they have events most weekends, and it's just the things that happen, while some of them may not be true, but some of them have got pretty good.
And I'm just as excited to be back. And I've been here twice. I said I've been on my own. Not a lot happened when we came. Not a lot happened. But you know, tonight is something going to happen. Just because nothing happened the last two occasions, I'm really looking forward to it. I really do hope something happens.
I know, it would be good, wouldn't it? It's, you know, it's beginning of March, isn't it now?
1st of March today.
1st of March, so 1st of the month, maybe something new will happen.
And what I want to keep an eye on tonight, last time we were here, I don't know if anybody watched the episodes, the crow was moving, which is over the child's grave, and every time we looked at the crow it was spinning towards us. Now we've checked the crow out, we've been here on a walk around for about 2 hours, the crow hasn't moved, so there's no drafts in here tonight. So if that crow moves tonight, I think that would be quite interesting.
It's back looking out through the window again, isn't it?
Yeah, but every time we went to the crow last time, it spun round and it was looking at us.
That's it. Other investigators have been as well and said that it didn't move and it just stayed fixed in the one place.
Yeah, so I'm really going to keep our eye on that tonight.
Yeah.
There's no wind outside tonight. We walked around the crow. It's not us causing a draft. We know that.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
So what are you expecting tonight, John?
I don't know. It's like, it'd be great if something actually physically happened, isn't it? There's a report of someone getting a scratch.
This scratch thing, it seems to be quite regular in the last, is it couple of months?
Last couple of months, people have been
scratched. People have been scratched here in the day when they've just been walking around. So
it's good. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah. I say it's also as well. We're going to do a walk around for once with the lights on, so you actually get to see what the place looks like rather than just going straight to the night vision, and that which we will be in later as well.
So what we're hoping to do is do this in about 4 parts tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, that's it. Obviously, you know, breaking it down so it's not first the video comes out, make sure you come back and watch the rest. Like,
yeah,
but
we're going to do a bit of a split up tonight as well. We're going to take some walkie-talkies with us and split up for about an hour. We'll probably use that as one of the episodes.
Yeah, it's just see how it goes. I mean, it really hope something happens. It's an awesome venue. It really is. It's just like, wow, when you walk in, the history and everything here, and the way that it's set up. Let's hope we won't need Teddy for comfort.
Teddy for company. I just mentioned what we brought with us tonight. We don't endorse this by any means, but what we're just going to try it, and we're not going to explain now, but we're going to explain maybe later.
Yeah. Why
we're doing this. But do you want to just quickly explain, John, what we've got tonight?
Well, you see people walking around. They've got K2 meters. They've got all the boxes at Squelch and all that. So we've both got £4 apps on our iPhones. All right.
We don't endorse this. And
we don't believe it. You know the way that Phil works. It's just pure raw. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn them on, video it, and just see how the power of auto-suggestion, it might say something, and how that can make people feel like perhaps it's a bit scarier than it actually is.
We're just going to use it as an experiment, aren't we, John?
Yeah, please don't buy them.
So are we ready to go into night vision?
Let's do it. No, we're doing a walk around first.
Oh, we're doing a walk around first. Yeah. Sorry. So we're going to do a walk around, and then we're going to go into night vision, and join us in part 1 as we investigate for the 3rd time the Ancient Ram Inn.
Like and subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
So when you walk into the building, you come through, there's a kitchen area which we've been in, which is where we've got all our gear for making brews. First room you come into is the living room, where John, the previous owner, used to spend a lot of his time. Full of all sorts of artefacts, old books, CCTV stuff over there. There's a cat over here, mummified remains of a cat in the tank, seen by many people. So quite a homely room, and I think John spent most of his time in here in his latter years. Working your way forward and come through into the old bar area. Okay, so now, as we said, through the door into the bar area, and quite interesting things in here. The crow that we used to talk about caused some attention for us in the last episode, which is actually starting to turn a little bit. Don't know if that's just a draft from the door. Down below, what's reported to be a grave. Some bones were taken from there. It's meant to be a child's grave, I think, wasn't it, Phil?
A child's grave, yeah.
Yeah, a child was meant to be found. There was a skeleton of a child. The body's been sent off, or bones were sent off for analysis. Again, just more general seating area in what used to be the bar, the Ram Inn. Moving forwards, big ship's wheel. Nice old fireplace there with a couple of ram skeletons on it. Leaving the bar area now, again. Don't know if this was the main entrance to the building, there's big double doors there. Again, another lovely fireplace behind Phil. A few casks hailing back to its days when it was a pub. Front door leading out onto the main street there. Stairs going upstairs, we'll go up there in a little bit. But there's loads of stuff hanging from the ceilings. Everywhere you look, there's items, historical items. Some of them, I don't know why they're in the middle of the countryside. But there's some fascinating pieces around. Through into here, one of the rooms where a lot of activity has been captured in the past. It's the old barn, it's the oldest part of the pub, and dates back to the 13th century, I believe. Just look at the old woodwork on the ceilings. I know the roof's been replaced, but all the old beams and everything like that. Last time we were here, we couldn't get much further than about here because it was closed off. There's a number of motorbikes over in that bit there. Since that's gone, opened up another magnificent old fireplace sitting around. It's meant to be haunted by a spirit of a large black shadow called Edward, who doesn't like men. Let's see if Edward comes out to play tonight. I'm going to take you upstairs now, up towards the witch's room. Don't bang your heads when you walk up. I've done that once. Walking back up again, say, lots of old photos, all the old horse brasses. Very steep, narrow stairs. Into the witch's room. Supposedly haunted by a lady who was classed to be a witch back in the time. Whether she was a witch, we don't know. Bed there. Behind the curtains, window looking out onto the main road. Supposedly been sightings of a crippled child looking out the window. People have seen that on a number of occasions. A couple of comfy chairs, Ouija board. Don't know if we'll give it a go later. We gave it a go last time, not sure if anything really happened. 1st of March, the heating's gone off. So again, we'll do some time in here with the mirror over there. We did some scrying in that last time. Maybe give that a go later on. So we're going to leave now, walk out towards the general direction of the bishop's room. Okay, coming through again, another little hallway on the 1st floor. Going into the den, don't really know a lot about this one. It's quite creepy in here. Some of the items, I don't know if they've just been placed to make it look. The inevitable pram with the doll in it. Some sort of headless dummy inside the cot with a panda bear looking at it. Don't know if it was a child's room at some point, hence the reason for the toys. But at the moment, not entirely certain of what its purpose was. Moving out from here again, back into the hallway. Duck my head again. Carrying on round. Bit of the old wall. It's been cut away, showing a watling door from the 13th century. And lots of history from when the place was in danger of being demolished to widen the road prior to John buying it. Through here, watch the step, Phil. Again, another supposedly very active part of the building. Last time we were here, there was a walking stick. You were meant to knock on the door 3 times in order to be able to gain entry. The walking stick's gone now. By knocking on the door, supposedly it made it safe to go in there. Scared, no walking stick.
No walking stick tonight.
Coming on through. Again, fantastic old room, lots of old beams, the old ceiling, beautiful fireplace, a couple of chairs. Say the bishops that were meant to have been here weren't the nicest of people. Supposedly they carried out some atrocities or some strange religious ceremonies Finally, the last part of the building that we're allowed to explore is the attic room. Beware nutcracker beam above your head. There is, and I've already headbutted it.
John, let's look at the scar.
That's not just from today, by the way, that came yesterday. Other people will know about that. So again, ducking carefully to get through this bit. And as I make my glamorous entrance into the attic, I haven't going to bang my head this time. Coming up, the stairways are so tight and so steep. Really quite difficult. And into the last bedroom. This was meant to be one of the innkeeper's daughter's rooms, wasn't it? She was meant to have died in here. Quite a creepy room. As I say, you're really up in the tops. You can see the gable of the building there now. But it's a very cold room. Behind Phil, if he watches the step when he turns round, the last bit, just another room up in the attic. Fantastic old beams again, little bells hanging around. Obviously people have been doing table tipping or something along here as well. The floors are so uneven, I think table tipping's a bit of a pointless exercise, to be honest. But yeah, and you're not filming me going down the stairs. You thought me getting up the stairs was funny, wait to watch me getting down. That's the end of the show round. Just gives you an idea of what the building looks like so you can actually see it in real light as well. We're going to go and enter the world of darkness now, so we'll see you later when we're asking some questions. Bye bye.
Right, so we've just started off. We're going to start our investigation in the bar area. John's just followed me in, and something's happened to John's torch even before we've started. So, up to your torch, mate.
Just literally died as we came through the door. It's got new batteries in it and it's dead.
Maybe it's a sign of things to come, eh?
Don't leave me, I've got no torch.
Has it come back on since though?
Came on briefly, but it's just, I don't know, I give up. Not clever enough.
Okay, so we're in the barn area, aren't we, John?
Bar area.
Bar, sorry.
Yeah.
Bar.
So just people can orientate themselves.
Was that, before we start, was that your stomach?
No.
Did you hear that?
I heard like a whistle, like an owl hoot.
I thought it was your belly.
No.
I definitely heard that. We've only just literally...
I didn't hear anything, mate.
You didn't hear anything?
No. Well, no, I didn't hear anything belly sounding. I thought I heard a bit of a whistle, like an owl or something. But
it just sounded like a belly rumble.
Yeah. The curse of the ghost hunting.
No, seriously, I did hear that, mate.
No, honestly, my stomach didn't rumble.
I'm just glad you heard it. But it was like it sounded like a belly rumble. But
I thought I heard a bit of a whistle, but that was it.
Call out for that. Just, I know it's early and we only just started. Just ask for that again, John.
Okay. Okay. We don't know if there's anyone here. Just introduce ourselves. My name's John.
My name is Phil.
Okay. We come with respect. We've just walked into the bar area now, and my torch has stopped. And Phil's said he heard what he thought was a belly rumble, but I heard what sounded like a very quiet owl hoot. If that was a spirit that made that noise, could you do it again for us, please? Let me see if my torch could work again, please.
Did it come on?
Yeah. This isn't staged at all. My torch stopped working. You could hear me clicking away at it, and now it works again.
Oh well.
Oh well, it did.
Has it gone again?
Yeah. So Spirit of the Ancient Ramin. We've come back again. We were here a year ago. I don't know if time means anything to you. The last time we were here, you didn't feel like showing yourselves. We've come back again because your home's fascinating. It's a beautiful venue and location. So we hope you can share some things with us tonight. So if there's any spirits present with us in this bar area, could you make yourselves known to us, please? Could you make a sound?
It's so quiet.
It is. The occasional noise of traffic outside, isn't it? But when it's...
It really is quiet in here.
Yeah.
That's my ankle.
I gathered.
That's my foot. I've got an itchy face.
Have you?
Oh, yeah. So I've got an itchy face again under my eye.
Is the bird doing anything?
I'm just looking through there, John. It's not moving at the moment.
Not moved at all.
No. Do you want to ask for the bird to move? Because this was, last time we was here, this was a phenomenon that we got.
It was like playing to order, wasn't it?
Yeah, we couldn't decide if it was a trap. But it's not moved tonight, which is good. So if it does start moving, John, sometime during tonight, it could be pretty interesting.
So is there any spirit here connected with the bird that's hanging by the window? Could you use your energy or your forces to try and make it move for us, please? If you need to draw on our energy, you're welcome to it. See if you could make the bird move for us, please. Can you come close to one of us? Make us feel warm or cold? Touch us. Show yourself. Be that in the form of a sound or maybe a light. Can you make the little bell ring? Okay, I'm about to ring this bell. Once I've done it, could you see if you could do it, please? Can you make the bell ring? Do you like the sound of the bell? If I do it again. If any spirits want to come forth, share some time with us. I say we come with respect. Can't explain or understand why that bird's not moving this time.
No, it really was swinging last time, but it was swinging quite dramatically, John, wasn't it? If you
Yeah,
go back to the Ancient Ramen videos on the YouTube channel, you will see that bird. Every time me and John came in here last time, it actually
It seems to follow the
stopped
tide,
and
didn't
looked towards us, and yet another group came here, and the bird, all it wanted to show was his backside. So I don't know, but we're going to keep our eye on that tonight, definitely.
It's like when you came back and you asked it to turn, it virtually
It
turned
did,
and
didn't it?
looked at you, didn't it?
Yeah, it's a creepy thing.
Yeah. The whole place is like that, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
just
definitely.
full of items and artifacts and...
I could literally come back here once a week, even though, like I
Just-
say, nothing's really happened to us since and the last time we came here. But it's a place that it's always excited coming back here, to be honest.
It must be, we've just travelled for 4.5 hours to get here,
Yeah.
haven't we? So come and introduce yourselves.
Definitely got colder around my legs a little bit.
Yeah. I know we are by an open door, that could explain that. Is Edward in the building? Come and talk to us. We're going to come through to the barn shortly, which is your part of the building. If we come into your part of the building, can you come into this part where we are for now, please? Make your presence known to us. There's all the cuddly toys on the chair, on the benches. Can you move one? Can you pick one up? Throw it on the floor maybe. If I whistle, can you whistle back?
Do that again, John.
Is that your tummy?
Thought
Was that your stomach?
no, I thought I heard a very slight whistle. Possibly it wasn't, but when I asked you to whistle again,
Yeah.
I heard very, very light tapping.
I thought that was your stomach. I heard that
No.
too.
Just very light tapping. And I mean very light.
Okay, Spirit, if that was you that made the tapping noise, thank you. If I whistle again, could you do the same, please? Are there any other spirits present in any part of this house? If I stamp my foot on the floor, could you stamp on a ceiling above, please? This is a fantastic experience for us, and if we can, we'll try and make it an enjoyable experience for you.
Was that a knock?
I heard something.
To your left.
Spirit, if that was you that made the knocking noise, could you do it again for us, please?
That was like a knock on that, not like that back of that.
Back of this one.
Yeah, where you took the toy from.
Yeah, on the back of there.
Yeah. I would just also like to state there's no heating on in this building, so there's nothing going to be cooling down in here. There's no heat at all.
If I knock on here, could you do that?
What's that?
That cracking noise.
What was that?
It's not your foot.
No, that's why I'm just moving now. Look, I'm moving now. That's not doing that. That was
It was a cracking noise, wasn't
two cracking noises. I'm just moving my feet because I thought, wonder if it's my feet, and it's not.
it? I heard the cracking noises as well. The skeleton hasn't moved on the chair behind you, has it?
No, it sounded like.
It sounded like someone's standing on like a gravel or a little bit of stone underneath
Yeah,
the
that's why I
foot.
moved my feet thinking it was me,
Yeah.
but it wasn't.
I thought it was your foot, but I
No,
definitely
it wasn't.
heard. What was that?
What?
Did you hear a not a like a really low hum then?
No.
I just heard a low hum. Spirits, thank you. If you made that humming noise, could you do it again, please? That's my hand on it.
So that's. See, that noise you just secondly you made then, not the tap. It was the second sound I heard.
That one.
There. That.
Well, almost like someone had walked past and put their hand on it.
Yeah. The owl's not the crow. Owl. The crow's not moved. I've told you I've got brain fog tonight. The owl. The crow's not moved. Or the raven.
Spirit, if you're in the room with us, we'll stay and we'll talk. But we need to know if you're here. Can you make another sound for us, please? Is Edward's brother here? There was a brother, wasn't there?
I don't know. Do you know what that tapping is? I found out what it is.
Is it?
Is it a CCTV camera?
It could be.
It could be that, couldn't it?
Yeah.
It's a CCTV camera. It didn't sound like it was coming from behind me.
There's another one over there.
There's a maybe
Yeah.
that's what I can hear.
Just above the ship's wheel.
Maybe that's what it is.
You make a noise or a movement over in the fireplace. Make a chair creak. Move a chair to get closer to the fire. Is it still burning in your world?
Remember the last time we came? And we came in this part and we could smell like a smell of smoke.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Come on, move closer to the fire. Come and sit next to me. Draw a chair up. Is it still alight? Are there other people here with us? A knock on this bench. Can you do the same? Am I sitting in someone's favourite chair? Pull me out. Push me over. Make me feel uncomfortable. Make me feel hot or cold. If you can do anything like that, I'll move. You can come and sit back in your seat again. Can you go and stand closer to Phil? Make him feel uncomfortable. Push past him. Push past him so you can come and sit down.
What was that?
I don't.
Did you hear that?
I heard something.
Oh, that was weird.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm just trying to...
Was it like a quiet bit of someone sitting down? Like
No.
A quiet crack?
It wasn't.
What did you hear?
I don't know if it was some kind of whistle or somebody going, ha, ha.
Spirit, if that was you, thank you. Could you do it again for us, please?
I heard that perfectly clear.
Do you like Phil? Do you want Phil to say something? You fed up with my voice? If Phil calls out, can you say anything to him?
Did you hear anything, John?
I heard it sounded like a cracking noise. I didn't hear
Can't explain that
a
noise.
whistle or a aha.
That's all. I definitely heard something. I know nothing significant has happened, but on the other hand, after coming back last time, I've had more stuff in the first possible stuff in the first 20 minutes than we got all night last time.
It feels different. I think last time when we came, I mean, I've not been doing this as long as you have, but last time when we came, like the reputation and what you'd seen on YouTube, it was kind of like, I'm not going to say I was overwhelmed with it, but I was nervous at times. But this time, because it's the second time I've been, I feel like I can concentrate a little bit more because
Yeah.
I know where I'm going and know the layout of the place. But it does feel a little bit different this time.
And you say more different in an active way, John, or do you feel like tonight could be more active? And
Yeah, I mean, I've heard things, you've heard things, and we've both heard things at the same time, haven't we?
yeah,
So It's just strange when you hear a noise, it's one sound to you, and sometimes it's
Yeah.
a completely different sound to me.
And you find that when you're with a group of people, like there's 10 in the room and you hear a noise, everybody hears it from a different direction.
Yeah.
But, oh, what? You know, it could have even been like a mocking.
Could have been, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying it was anything, but you know, what time is it? About 10?
10ish now, isn't it?
10ish. You know,
10 past 10.
this is the room where we started the investigation, and I know on most of my investigations we get a few possibles. I can honestly say probably tonight in this bar area of the Ramin we've had a few possibles. Nothing definite, I admit, but a few possibles.
Should we go through to the barn?
Yeah.
Spirits, we're going to leave now and go through to the barn. If you've been trying to communicate with us in here, thank you very much. We have heard noises, not loud noises, and we can't pinpoint exactly what they were, but we're going to go through to the barn. So if there's anyone here who wants to follow us through, please do. I say we come with respect. We're not here to hurt you, and we don't want you to hurt us. Come close to us, touch us, but don't hurt us. Like I say, we've left the cuddly toy on the top rail of the bench.
That's my fault.
If you can move it for us when we come back through, that would be absolutely brilliant. But we'll come back and we'll try and talk to you again later. As I say, you can follow us through to the barn area if you want to. We know there's supposedly Edward in there, who's not meant to be very nice. If you're scared of Edward, come through with us, share our energy. We'll try and protect you from him. And if you know Edward, you can maybe try and protect us from him if he wants to show himself.
Just check on that bird, John, before we leave. It's not moved. Still looking out the window. It's not moved at all.
Why is it not moving this week?
I don't know. But it'd be exciting if we come down here later and that bird's moved around, because there's no drafts in here tonight as such.
No.
So we'll say we're going to keep our eye on that tonight.
Really black in here, isn't it?
Dark, isn't it?
Darker than a dark thing.
It's my ankle again. I need to sort that ankle out.
All I can see is the lights on your camera and the CCTV, the little red lights on the CCTV in the far corner.
It really is dark in here, isn't it? So we just walked in from the bar area into the barn, and we thought we heard another noise, John, didn't we?
Yeah.
But a few seconds later there's some people who walked past outside, so it's one of them again. We don't know if it was something that was maybe paranormal or it was just the people walking outside. No, we don't know.
Okay, if there's any spirits present in the barn area, introduce myself, I'm John.
I'm Phil.
Okay, we come with respect. Thank you for allowing us to come into the building and into this part of the inn. We know this is one of the oldest parts of the building. We'd like to know if anyone is here with us. Is Edward in the barn with us? If you want to come close to one of us, we welcome your presence. If you want to move something, make a noise, make us hot or cold,
What's flashing in there, John?
It's a CCTV camera, the red one.
Oh yeah, because when I look through the camera, it's because it's infrared. It looks like a bright light through here.
Did you just hear a bang?
Here's something.
I heard a bang from over by the fireplace.
Where's the fireplace, John?
To my left. That way. Thank you, Spirit, if that was you. If I whistle again, once these cars have gone past. If I whistle again, could you make the noise again, please? Spirit, if you want to draw on our energy to try and make the noise again, you're welcome to it. If you like banging, if I knock on this table, can you do something similar, or could you whistle back for us? If I whistled the first time and you knocked, thank you. If I knock this time, can you whistle?
So I'm looking at the crow that looked at us last time, so I'm asking any spirits or the crow itself to actually now look towards us where I'm pointing this camera.
Look towards the lights. Fly at the light.
It did start to move, John, didn't it? Just
It did.
before I started to record.
Yeah. I think it moved a little bit when you
Started
actually got the camera on as well.
to turn. Come on, spin that bird. Make the bird look at the red lights. Creepy thing.
It is. Spirits, we've come back into the room again now. We've been into the barn. Edward didn't want to come and talk to us. So perhaps you could do something for us again, please? Are there any spirits of any cats that roam the building? Come and brush against our legs.
It feels different again, doesn't
Doesn't feel the same, does it?
it? Since we went in the barn, come back, it just seems to have lost that little bit of edge.
Yeah.
Brew?
Brew. Drew
Yeah.
Pugh, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert Dibblegrub.